In the recent interview, one of the question is, what Scrum process or a ceremony would you like to change as a Scrum Master? So my essential understanding is, my understanding, I'm not saying it's a universal understanding, the Scrum ceremonies or Scrum guide, which is coming ready-made to you, is good enough for first few months or maybe a 1.5 or 2 months of your development only. Maximum that. Ideally, you should be finding that sufficient only for the first month. After that, your process is expected to emerge based on your retrospectives. So if we are following after 2 months what is told to us in the training or what is given in the Scrum guide or written in our processes, then in my view, we are not following Scrum. If you are following Scrum guide after 2 months of development as it is, then we are not following Scrum. We are expected to discover our process with the help of retrospective. Now that discovery cannot be standardized. So each team may have their own discoveries depending upon the context the one is facing. So if someone faced this kind of an interview where the interviewer is asking, oh, what would you like to change in Scrum? Which ceremony you would like to change in the Scrum? Then better to take the question in a way rather than thinking change in the Scrum. Maybe you have augmented something in a particular ceremony based on your need. Say, you may have a ceremony which is talking about daily Scrum. It was a 15 minutes meeting. But you realized nowadays everybody is working virtually and you have a new team who requires a lot of facilitation and help, and your team size is small. See, there are only 4 people. You may say that, okay, we do a daily Scrum, but followed by that, we have a little bit of problem solving and discussion meetings also, where all of us are doing kind of a joint review and joint problem solving for another half an hour or 45 minutes, and then we continue our work. So that may work as a mentoring platform, that may work as a coding platform, that may work as a mock programming platform, which was, somebody will say, it looks like you are extending the daily Scrum. You may say, no, that the whole idea of coordination has been done. Now we are ensuring that we have a better understanding of what each and every individual is doing, and we tend to do it for a month or so, and after that we may discontinue that. So depending upon that, I think one should pick up those ideas. And if you are dealing these kind of question in an interview, I suggest bring a case that, okay, this is what we have in a particular team, and this is what I did as a customization after first 1.5 months of working. And in another team, we did another kind of a augmentation. Now, Scrum as a philosophy recommends that don't change or don't drop something which is already there, but you may augment something which is coming based on your retrospective. But your retrospective should create your process rather than Scrum guide alone. And that's how I think we can use it, as well as probably convince the interviewer also about these particular things. Yeah.